About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
A tough time a season ago, his team missed the playoffs for the first time in his career. But he does remain one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the league. He's completed over 67% of his passes for his career. We know he's efficient. Now he wants to be spectacular and get his team back into the big game.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. First carry now for Justice Hill. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They go play action here. Purdy. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Now 2nd and 3.
Get set. Watch out.
Purdy now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
A gain of 2 on the play.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot. And on that play, they were able to stop him short of a first down.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. First carry for Nick Chubb. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Hey, kill.
On play action, Brissett. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing, Brissett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Here's 2nd and 3. In motion, the tight end. Off the play fake, here's Brissett. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. A well-executed safety blitz by Tony Jefferson leads to the sack. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Brissett sets to throw it. And that is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around.
It's a gain of 14
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Justice Hill, 63 yards. And the Eagles put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And now the rookie's free. He will score. Touchdown, Bengals. Now on was Borregales for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw, McKee. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Eagles first down.
Here's McKee. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
McKee now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
That's into the hands of Ferguson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Cam Scatterbury, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here and try to tie this football game. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
34-yard line.
Throwing Jones. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Now Jones. Now they go screen. It's complete. Gets around him. And out across midfield down to the 45.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They go play action here on 1st down. That's complete to the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
16 more yards. That's another Bengals first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
They'll start on the ground with Scatterbury. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. This now a 3rd and 4. And McKee will look to throw it. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They're going to try and throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw. McKee. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
McKee to throw here. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Rifling one complete into the hands of Marshall. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. McKee. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. McKee now. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Give up the middle, Scatteroo. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Scatteroo trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Cam Scatteroo in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-7.
Bengals 7.
That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Operating from the gun, Jones. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Looking to throw. Jones. He finds his man, complete. It's Lloyd. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Throwing to start the drive. McKee. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. So give him 5. Yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. McKee. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Back to throw. McKee. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Here's Cameron Johnston now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Jones now. Throwing to start the drive. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
1st down, here's Scalaboo. And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off play action. McKee. Open man is Fordson. He's got it. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down
and finish this one off.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter.
Let's go.
Now a play fake here on first down. His throw incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Head to 6. Go. Let's go.
Off the play fake. McKee. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Go. Rock ball 80.
An inside run with Scatterby. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Off play action. McKee. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. The extra point now for Borregales. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Off the play fake. McKee. And he rifles one incomplete. Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Ready. 19. Tiger. 19. Check up.
Off play action. McKee. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a third and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. And this pass broken up. Now the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Jones. In trouble here. Down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Jones sacked.
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 60.
Back to throw. Jones. Under pressure, they got him again. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Another 3 and out.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
18 Cardinal.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And gets it complete to A.T. Perry.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here's Jones.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Now keep in mind, no overtime in the preseason. So without getting ahead of ourselves, we'll likely see a 2-point try should they get this in the end zone. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now Jones.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th.
Jones. That is caught.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Jones.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Fights him off. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
To throw is Jones. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Jones to throw.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson.
Final minute. 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
And the spike comes now with just under 40 ticks left.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. Jones.
Letting one go deep for the end zone.
And that one's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. Jones looking around.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Now Jones. He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Tony Jefferson.
And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. A 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the 2nd quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
The players on your team earn some XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game. These are player tags. This is the Abilities tab. Here you can